How's the volume? Let's see. Let's see. Testing, testing. Alright, I think we're chilling. Probably turn that down a little bit. And then I need to pull up YouTube chat on my computer and pop that out. What's up, Eon? Welcome to the stream. Sorry, we're in my streams. It's good, bro. Alright, then let me copy the link. Hold on, give me a second. I gotta do this. Alright, we made a level called Girl. So best level yet. Nice. Alright, this is what I've been doing. I finished the layout. Still gotta finish some of the spikes in this first part, and then all the castle stuff. I just started decorating this part. But anyway. And alright, well there, you saw most of it. Why are these on 8? And then I care about accuracy, so I'm gonna shade it the right way, even though one might say, why would you're putting the highlight there? That's not really a highlight, that's just like meant for you to like see that that's where you go. First medium demon is either skeletal or B. Well, good luck with that. Where's the glow? I don't know, I don't really use glow that much. I'm not reliant on glow in my builds, I guess. Dude, I hate how this is slightly angled, but am I gonna fix it? No. We'll go with it, cause why not? Ooh, I like that it sticks out like that. Should make the whole level high detail. Bro, why would I do that? That is just not the best idea right there. You know, I might be evil, but I'm not that evil. Yo, what's up, BDD? About to lurk while you cook up with builds so far. Alright, bro, I appreciate it. Dude, I'd love to show you, but I kind of want to keep it a bit of a surprise, so this is your little sneak peek right here. You're gonna ping my stream too, mad love. Bro, thank you, dude. Keep it secret, you're gonna have me tabbed. Alright, sounds good. Dude, I'm so excited to show you this when I'm done. Like, this is actually probably my best level ever. Looking fly though. Are you ST? Yeah, I'm in EST. How's my morning? My morning's pretty good, how about you? So hype. Bro, I'm so excited for this. Right now, I just started making this new design for this part. I guess here's your little sneak peek of this design. What is this? Wait, hold on, let me alpha that real quick. There's your little sneak peek of what's going on here. Man's been good. Had a nice stream, been chilling, working on map packs and cooking songs. Snippy time. Bro, I'm not gonna play your level right now, sorry dude. Gotta lock in on the building. Yeah, but yo, what's up, Sleep Deprive and GD broke right at the end of botting a level, now you can't press anything. Dang, bro. That sucks, dude. I've always wanted to, like, try that, you know, like, bot a level, because, like, it just looks cool. Make a nice showcase video of, like, something that I'm way too bad to beat, but I have no mods still. Macro cool. This shit definitely takes long. Yeah, that's true. I don't know. I'm just anti-mod. Like, I think one day I'll eventually cave and get mods, but like, I just have not gotten them forever, and I don't really want to. TS2 creator came out the other day. Came by the other day. You finally saw the full level? Dude, that's cool. It was just retry anyways. This part's gonna be a little bit more difficult to decorate, but the first part of the level, like, I basically finished the first 20 seconds of decoration. That decoration is like quite painful to copy and paste, so that took me forever, but it's like, I think it's really cool. And then this decoration I'm still happy with, but it's definitely a little simpler. I wouldn't call it the simplest thing in the world, but compared to the first part, this is definitely going to make my life a lot easier to do something like this. What difficulty? This is going to be a 9-star, because I could not resist making it as hard as I could. So like, when I started building this, I low-key just started making it like whatever difficulty, and I was like, oh, I should probably make this a 9-star, so that like it isn't breaking any rules, you know. So it's a 9-star. It's like, the actual gameplay isn't that hard once you learn it, but I feel like the way that the way I'm decorating it, I'm not gonna make any jump indicators, so I feel like people might complain about it, but it's definitely 9-star. You hyped, brother? Dude, I'm so hyped too. I can't wait to finish this. Watch a tutorial. I can make custom tile sets, so you don't have to make every deco from scratch. I feel like that definitely would help me. I'm not really sure if that would work for like this type of deco though, cause like, I don't know. It's like, I have no idea how that works, so I guess maybe it could. Should have probably done that for the first part. Definitely make it an easier 9-star. Some judges are strict. We're definitely not the strict. Definitely not the stickler. I would say it's easily a 9-star, but I'll put a start position, like, hold on, try my best to not show you anything. I'll just put like a start position here, and I could show you the layout. Yeah, I'm streaming on YouTube too. Like, this isn't really that hard. This peak, bro. Realize of my gameplay. Dude, thank you, bro. No glaze. Alright, I'm trying my best to not show you the first part. I want to try to keep as much of it a surprise as I can, but it is very tempting to show you, but I'm not going to. You'll see it in a little bit. I hope I could finish this in the next like week, but that will probably be a bit of a stretch. You're locking, but you're gonna learn. Good luck. You got a month though. Don't trip. Yep, I will definitely be taking my time, but I do want to finish it, like, preferably not the day that it's due. Fortunately, he's not making it for you. What are you talking about? Make ground different color. It annoying me. Bro, this is my level. I'm not changing the ground color, dude. I think I have ground turned off in the actual thing. Alright, well, thanks for lurking, bro. I'll probably hop into your stream later today. What's up, NSuper? Alright, this has to be behind that. You're doing map packs. Okay, I cannot talk, dude. I had nothing crazy, Mad Love Twin. You'll check in a little, making food and cooking some music. It's early, don't worry. Alright, bro. Well, see you later, man. I'll try to lock in with this. Hopefully I'll make some good progress today. I got like an hour before I gotta go, so it's plenty of time to finish this part, maybe. If we're getting a little crazy. That'd be like the most efficient I've ever been if I could finish this part in one stream. What's up, Frostfire? It's late for you. It's 10 p.m. Bro, it's 10 a.m. for me. Like complete opposite time zones. Alright, I think that's probably about as good as it's gonna get. Like, something like that. It's 8:30 for you. Dude, I know everyone was in such different time zones. Like, the way that most of you guys, like, or I guess NSuper, you're usually on my streams. But I guess it makes sense that you're a little off with the time there. Alright, I don't know if I want to connect that. I think that'd be tough, dude. I think that'd be tough. We're gonna do that. Oh, I gotta fix the layering. Oh no. Gotta love layering, dude. Dude, this gameplay is so fun. That's like, I'm glazing myself, dude. I love this gameplay though. Legit got no sleep. Dang, dude. This is Indonesia. Yeah, that's pretty far away. Alright, what was I doing? Dude, I'm so lost trying to go around this editor. Alright. Bro, how do you speak English? It's called people could speak multiple languages, bro. Ooh, I'm excited for these spikes. Like, I don't even know why, dude. I'm just, like, ridiculously hyped to make this level. Like, I'm so happy to be here making this right now. That's 9, that's 38.52. And then, no, reset. Alright, 9, 38, 52. There we go. I feel like the outline for these spikes should be a little bigger though, low key. Can I get like one of these or something? Take this color. This has to be like T2 though if I want it to if I want to do that. Alright, well, we got ourselves, ooh, actually, that looks kind of good, dude. Your For You page is just English. Alright, I need to make these spikes in different colors for the thing. That's 5, -5, 38. And 56. Dude, I don't even know if you're even going to be able to see this detail, but that's not really the point. You know, the point is I tried to make it or I added more detail, so even if you can't really see it, it's still there. -22, that is not 22, that's 23. Dude, these sliders are kind of annoying. I know I could just type it in there, but dude, why can't I get 22? There we go. 44 and 64. Alright, there we go. Now we got our 3 different spikes here. Yeah, you can't even really notice that, but it doesn't matter. Why would I play Flame Wall and get 45? Do I look like a professional? Do I look that good at the game? Maybe one day. Probably never though, because I don't really enjoy playing such difficult levels. But yeah, maybe we'll get a change of heart in the future. Dude, I'm excited to add like vines and stuff to this part. You're still working on your first extreme. Dude, I am not even trying to touch any extremes, dude. I will pass. One day I'll probably beat Red World, but that's probably gonna be it. And that literally maybe for like 20,000 stars or something. You know, just to have an extreme demon. You know, or maybe for like 1,000 Twitch followers, do like a pull a BBD or BDD. Just do a really hard level for 1,000. We're like a third of the way there. Dude, I low-key forget how many Twitch followers I have because there's like never anyone in Twitch. Ooh, this is good. Alright, let me actually fix the layering. Alright, BDD, if you're listening, do not look at my stream. I have to go into the decorated part real quick. Alright, this is -9. So this, okay, this has to be B1. And this could be -8. That's the lowest it could be. And what are these on? These are on B112. Okay. That actually works out. Right? Oh wait, what? If you want a cleaner effect, stack the area tint with it. What do you mean? Cleaner effect for what? What is this? -7. Okay, so these have to be -6. Alright, I think that's pretty good. I think we could probably focus on the saws now. If I copy that, paste in that color, then I think we could probably just get like a circle, warp that up, put it in the middle there. and then make it darker. Ooh, I think that's a pretty tough saw right there. Yo, what's up, Froggy? How are you, bro? Dude, I'm so excited for this level. Like, I've been cooking so far. Looking fire, thank you. I'll show you the full, layout. Cause BDD is lurking right now, so I'll show you what's going on. You know, if I really wanted this to be secret, then I probably wouldn't stream it, but I like streaming too much. No, it's not the end of the world if it gets a sneak peek. Very clean type level. You're good, how am I? I'm pretty good. Pretty good. This was supposed to be a greenhouse. This is just not a greenhouse. It's fine though. It looks good. I don't even know if you could see down there, but alright, I'll show you what I did. Why do you have no rated level? I don't know. Alright, BDD is not in chat right now, so I'll play the first part. Alright, so obviously you've seen this part, Froggy, but like I haven't really done too much with it. I'll probably finish it off stream because it's just gonna be a little bit like repetitive. Not really the most interesting decorating process because of how painstaking it is for everything there. Wait, what did I even die to, dude? Alright, I'm just gonna like play this in practice modes just so that I can ensure I'm not in this part for too long. Dude, I need to like use those custom orbs I made more. Like I should probably, like I already made the whole layout, but I probably should have thought about that. Alright, here's getting into some of the new stuff in a second. You love the atmosphere? Thank you. Dude, I do like streaming. Bro, I like barely make any money from this, but I do it for the love of the game, dude. You're building an easy extreme layout at the moment, just trying something new. That's fire, dude. Alright, you know what I'm gonna do for it's a awesome layout, thank you. I love it when people use toggle orbs for the thing, for like jump indicators, so I'm gonna try that and see if it works. If I just make that 17 and make this like a purple. Like, how's that gonna work? Oh, why is that on 900? Oh wait, that was the circle. Okay, this is so, I'm so lost, dude. Alright, let's see if this works. Sorry, I'm not taking requests right now. Is this on? Alright, I want to see if that works. I don't know if I really like that. Like, I think it is very satisfying, but Actually, I'll keep it for now. We could always change it later. You know, I'd rather jump indicators that you could see than jump indicators that go behind the middle ground. So we're just gonna like do this quickly. It's gonna get too confusing. Yeah, that's probably true, but I'll make some jump indicators at some point if this doesn't work. I just want to like test out the whole part with this because I think it's going to be satisfying, but this level is already going to be confusing to the general public. Do you think that's too confusing? I think it's fine. I just feel like it's a little busy. But like, I don't really know what else to do that wouldn't be like that. Because the little circles that I like to use, you know what? I could pull a Forgotten Flowers and just take those particles and make them like green or something. Bro. Yeah, if you beat Tone 618, then you would definitely be cheating. Alright, second thing taken from Forgotten Flowers, because I took the move triggers already. Dude, I actually love Forgotten Flowers. So, definitely not glazing myself here. Where's the particle trigger? There it is. Oh wait, these aren't even on a particle trigger, dude. 36. Where's 36? You know, we could do the trace in, I think, right? Can we, isn't that somewhere? Or does that have to be like for a single object? I don't know, it's probably at the start though. We're looking for 36. Dude, this level is such a mess for all the triggers. Like, I don't even know where they are, dude. You're gonna head out and build some more again. If you need you to playtest, just hit me up. Alright, I'll definitely probably need you to playtest this. I'll let you know when I finish it. You might ask me to playtest the layout. Sure, I'll playtest the layout. Second stream today, yes or no? I'll probably stream again today. Cause I gotta go in like 40 minutes, but until then I don't really have, or like after that, I mean, I don't really have anything going on, so I'll probably start up another stream. I'm not taking requests, sorry. Alright, where is 36? One of these is 36, that's 37. There we go, that's 36. Alright, now I'm just gonna copy those. We don't need Forgotten Flowers 2 anymore. We could paste in this setup. Where even is it? There it is. Oh, that's the move trigger. Where's the particles? Dude, that's the issue with doing something like this. Like, I have no idea where the other part of that is. Also, the background's blue, so that doesn't really help. Where even is the move trigger, dude? I'm actually so lost right now. Alright, we're way up there. So that's gotta be like up somewhere. There it is. Dude, that is actually like, I don't even know how I was supposed to find that, dude. You're very tired and now you're checking next time. Alright, thanks for coming to the stream, bro. Appreciate it. Alright, well these have to be on 37, I think. Because I'm pretty sure we used 36 or something. So I'm just going to make that 37. I'll low-key move that down. I think these all have to have different hues, low-key. Just to make it a little more interesting. Yo, what's up, Mason? Like, I could make that one a little more saturated. This one could be darker, hue shift slightly. Wow, that's a little too desaturated. Alright, and then we could link that back, and then how are these gonna work for jump indicators? I don't know if these are even above the right thing. Dude, I probably should not have put my start position on a... Alright, why is that breaking? Okay, well now that... No, that doesn't really do what I want it to. So if I just make this like 200 or something, then I think that's... Yeah, there we go. But I low-key think these should be on like low opacity. I think that's probably good. Alright. Now we just gotta deal with the layering. I think if we just put this on like a ridiculously high number on B1, we should be fine. I could always change these to green later to fit the plants that I'm gonna add as you get further in, but we'll figure that out as we figure it out. You know, once we get there, we'll do that if it fits. I want to see how this looks as a whole part. Yo, what's up, NKFH? It's Callie. I remember you sent me a friend request the other day. I feel like I've heard your name before, though. Welcome to the stream, bro. Wait, hold on. I was supposed to look at the indicators. I was not paying attention to the indicators. Alright, I think that's probably good. You had me added on your first account? What's your first account? What's up, Wilhelm? Callie too. Hold on. Do I still have you added in that account? I don't even know, dude. Let's scroll down the K. Callie. I don't even know. The second one got hacked. Oh, that sucks, dude. Sorry to hear about that. Alright, let me do the rest of the saws in this part. Okay, now we need to copy that, do that, and make that smaller. Now we got a little saw. You were only here for one stream, so you didn't see much of it. How's the level gone? It's going pretty good. I'll show you. Let me do this real quick. I just started the second part, decorating the second part. First part's basically done. I gotta like make them a little more cohesive. Like incorporate some elements of the first part in the second part, incorporate some elements of the second part in the first part, but I need to finish the first part first, so. Okay, that is kind of messed up, the layering there. I'll fix that eventually. Yo, thanks for like, this looks epic worthy. Thanks bro, I appreciate that. I definitely like this. Yeah, I feel like this is definitely my best work. Dude, if this got epic, I would be so happy. Like, I'm just gonna be happy if this gets rated, because the way that my levels get, like, my levels just don't get rated that much, dude. But, dude, if this got epic, I don't even know, that would be awesome. I feel like I should add glow on these things for the orbs. Because I think I did that in, Rate the Hole. You know, best name ever. RapTub did not rate the hole. Alright, I'll do that later though, because that's like not particularly important for this stage of decoration. You would try to make a cool orb design probably. Honestly, I could. I feel like having like custom orbs in this level would be pretty tough. But I don't know if that would add... I feel like that might complicate it a little more. I don't really want it to be too confusing, because this level is already pretty confusing for some orbs. I wouldn't really say it's that much of an interesting custom orb, but I made a orange orb over here for this thing. But it basically just looks like the other orbs, so it's not really too much of a difference. I don't know. I like the way that the normal orbs and portals look, but we could figure that out later. I just want to try to get the base of this part done. Hold on, I should probably like fix the layering on this before I keep copy and pasting these around. That's T1. That's also T1. There we go. And then that's not gonna get in the way. Dude, I need to unlink these. This is gonna be such a pain. I mean, not really, because I haven't done too many of them yet, but rather do it now than at the end when I like already made all the saws. And then I'm gonna forget about it. Dude, I probably should have just layered it better, like the middle ground of the first part. I probably should have just like layered that correctly. I mean, it's layered fine in the context of the first part, but like I didn't take into consideration that I had the rest of a level after that. Can I add you on Discord? Sure, bro. You gotta go, sadly, because school. We'll check it out next stream. Alright, thanks for stopping by. I think my Discord server is linked in the Twitch description. You could find my account on there. It's Slimes21GD. Or you could probably just look it up. I'm not really a professional at figuring out Discord stuff. You're back. Welcome back, Eon. Dead at the start, but you beat Flame Wall on mobile. I'm sure you did. I'm sure that definitely happened. Dude, I'm actually so excited for this part. Alright, I want to make stained glass. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna have like some pillars that go like, let's just say like here or something, you know? And then there could be the bottom of that is there. And then the top of that could be like sloped, I guess. I don't know if I want it this organized though. I could change this later though to fit my needs. That could get warped that way. And I could just do that to fill that in. And then for the actual stained glass, okay, I should probably move this up a little bit. Then we're gonna have two things here. Thing space 2 is next, by the way. Well, are you like botting them or something? Alright, this is gonna be like basically like a color to separate the different colors of stained glass. Like, I don't remember what it's called with actual glass working, but like when they put the hot metal in between the glass, you know. If you know anything about glass. I don't really know anything about glass making, but this is what this stuff is supposed to be. Be nice if I could actually select what I want to select. Alright, I don't want to make this too complicated. You ain't botting, you're on mobile. Well, I definitely don't believe that you're beating such difficult levels, because you said you haven't even beaten a medium demon yet, so. This is looking coming together good, I think. You never said you've beaten a hard extreme. Bro, why are you talking about flame wall then? There's gonna be slight variation in color there. Let me just see if that works. Alright, I think that looks fine. But I think this should continue over. Then we could do the actual stained glass, which I am not gonna be doing in these patterns, I'm low-key just gonna like spam it around. Sorry about my dog barking, by the way. Pretty loud. Alright, we could put some of that there. Just get in a few different colors. Probably do a little bit more red. That makes this kind of hard to see though. So I'm thinking we could put some black glow behind this. What layer is this on? B1 900, so this could be B1 899. Make that black. And then just try to get as accurate as I can in the middle of these. And then I could always make this a lighter color if it's too dark. Bro, why? Don't spam, bro. You don't have rated levels because, I don't know, the quality of your levels aren't to the point yet. It takes time to get to the point of rate worthy. Complaining about it isn't really going to do too much. That's definitely way too bright. If I put these on 17, is that going to be too much? I think it's fine for all the normal ones, but for this one I think I'm going to put 2 of them there just to make it easier to see. Is your new level? I don't know, I've never played your new level. They might not even be low quality, they might just not be of the quality to get a rate, which is pretty hard to do. Just gotta keep grinding away at it. If you really want it, then one day you'll get it. You just gotta believe in yourself and you will get there. Like forever, I always wanted creator points, and I never thought it'd be possible. But after like years of grinding the game, and it might not take years for you, it took years for me, but once you're ready, then it will just happen. You know? Like as long as you don't give up, then you're gonna get creator points. Process could just take a long time. No, not 17. That has to be on 1. Alright, we're almost done. Could probably extend that a little bit. I feel like if we're gonna do that, then there you go. I feel like I should have other areas with stained glass. Like, to me, this window feels pretty blue, so I'm gonna put some blue glow on the stuff near it. And then down here, I'd say it's a little brighter, so we could probably put some red glow. You know, just to give it that extra feeling of, like, light, I guess. And then I want to fix the middle ground. Really shouldn't be too much of an issue, just gotta like extend it down. Alright, if I were to move this start position, alright, I think we're cooking. I think we should have like a smaller stained glass design though. If I just take this and make it small. Now I'm gonna have to remake the window, but it's fine. Right, that's on 8. Let me put this on 9 just to make my life a little easier with the selecting this later. And then that could get like this angle maybe. It's a little too dull. This angle looks good. Is it gonna work on both sides though? Looks like it will. I'm gonna have to extend that up. If I could select it, dude. My gosh, bro. I literally put on a different layer and I'm just on the all layer. You know, it'd probably make my life easier if I actually used the layers in the game. Alright, and then for the stained glass, we could literally just throw in a few random colors. Are those ones on 17? No. I feel like these ones should be though. Just to like dull that out a little bit. And then we could probably just go in with blue for most of the rest of it. I don't know if this stained glass window is gonna be, I don't know if it's gonna fit in, but we're gonna try it. You can't even see it, okay. That's good to know. I think that's fine. Nice, thank you. Alright. Got a few more structures left. Gotta do the bricks on this one. What's up, Goose? I don't know what that means. Ooh, I think it'd be cool if we connected them like that or something. Alright, for my background and middle ground, I am low-key just gonna copy and paste it over again and not worry about it. Is this peak? Thank you. We could fix the layering later. I think this part is coming along pretty well. I will now take this, I think, and then I could fix the bricks later to make it fit. Put that here. Alter that a little bit. Alpha these. There's another structure. Boom. And we need to do this. It's gonna be a little confusing. I think I might end it here for the day, cause I feel like we made some good progress. I definitely need to make these parts more coherent, but I think we did a good job. So thanks everyone for watching. I might stream again later today. I'll definitely build later today, maybe, but if I do stream, then it'll probably be in a few hours, maybe like a lot of hours, but I don't really know. We'll figure it out. Thanks.